Let's end this shit right now!
So Pulse, to me, is this song that when it started off as thrash, it was hot as hell, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then when it mutated into whatever the fuck it is now, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, but the shit is hot as hell. And my favorite part is a part that doesn't exist in the song, but that used to. But a part in the song that I do like is probably the ending. Nelson's vocals in the end are just very angry, and I didn't think he would be able to really pull it off, but he really did. And I fucking hate him for that, so that's it. Alright, so how long have I known KTF? I've known KTF since the beginning of time. Since before they were even created as KTF, and they were Blackbird, and Burn Black, and War Black, and Black Wick, and all this other weird names that they were gonna come up with. And then Rob's an idiot, doesn't know how to spell Fiction, so it ended up being Killed with Fiction. Oh yeah, then there was a bad take that they were gonna be a Metallica backwards, which was Achilletum, and they were gonna go around like that. Nobody in the band wanted that at all. And they also had a bunch of old songs that nobody will ever hear that they say are so ass, but I still think that the fucking shit, if they just worked on them a little more, they could be something. So, yes. Alright, so KTF's progress from the beginning, from when I knew them to now, that's fucking, they've changed a whole lot. Like, I remember Kevin didn't even have a guitar with a whammy bar. I remember the first day he got one, and I really just thought he just hooked up a whammy bar onto his shitty Epiphone, and then I opened the garage door, and there's a fucking Dean, with this huge-ass Dean, and at the time, it was amazing. I remember Rob always had this small-ass little, like, bass amp, and then suddenly I walk into the garage, and there's this huge thing there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Nelson fucking, the PA system with Nelson, that shit was hilarious. Vocally, Nelson completely has changed to fucking, you know, from cleans to, you know, screaming and cleans. Now, Bad's completely changed from not being able to double bass to working that fucking hi-hat like crazy. And then, that's basically it. They've changed a whole lot. Like, Kevin became a way better guitarist, but that's because he's a fucking puto bitch and doesn't do anything to play guitar. Rob is the same way. Rob plays bass for like 30 million years, and Nelson doesn't do anything at all. And a bad just works on playing drums on fucking pillows. So, yeah, that's it. So, in the future, I see two things happening. It's like a branch. It's either gonna go one way or the other. It's either KTF is gonna be like the next Metallica, where they're big as hell, they're gonna kick out a bunch of members for no reason at all, and then they're gonna bring them back, and then they're gonna kick them out again. Or the guys are gonna go absolutely nowhere. Nelson's gonna work at a factory, Kevin's gonna work building houses somewhere, and Rob is gonna fucking just play bass for some pop band because that's all he can do. So that's where I see KTF in the future, either really fucking big or nowhere at all. Oh, and a bad, being a father, actually. Both ways. Either way, a bad would be a father in either way.